It's going to be a busy, busy landmark time for Africa Netball. Kenya preparing to host the Africa Netball Cup 2026. But beyond the action on court, there's an equally important story about building sustainable competitions, attracting commercial partners, and growing, netball across the continent. Joining us now is Mike Mulura, marketing lead for the local organizing committee. Mike, welcome to Africa at Play.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me on the show today.
We are so excited for Kenya. They're hosting Africa's biggest netball event. What kind of tournament can the players, what kind of tournament can the fans expect?
Actually, we want to promise the very best because this is the first time Africa Netball is bringing its continental championship to Kenya. So we take it with the best possible support from African Netball and the World Netball, but also locally we have support from the government who committed to support the tournament. We just finished a round of school games and we spoke to a lot of teachers and kids who are also excited about the tournament. And we look forward to delivering a world-class tournament when these teams come to Nairobi, Kenya. Competition at its best. And of course, being the World Cup qualifier, we also just hope that this will be a good preparation for the teams that are going to represent Africa into the World Cup.
Well, you've literally got weeks left from the 19th of September to the 26th of September. How ready are you?
I'd say we have things going on. Actually, I think one of the phrases we use, you will never be ready to be ready. You're ready today. What you have, how you prepared for the war is how you go to the war. But I want to believe that we've put all systems in place. Of course, there is a little bit tightening up down here and there, bringing things together. Of course, it's going to be a multinational championship, so people from across the world, just ensuring that there is adequate accommodation and coordination between the organizing committee and the teams, to allow the teams to compete and give their very best on the pitch. And also just the other auxiliary services in terms of the medical staff, the facilities, the locations where the tournaments are going to be happening, ensuring that we have adequate training grounds for the teams. There is so much that is already in place that I can say we are really excited at saying we are just tightening up the final touches on it to ensure that everything comes together.
For those who don't know, you don't only have the women's championship, you've also got the men's tournament.
Yes. Actually, we're going to have the both gender tournaments happening at the same time. It is not only the women's African Cup, but also the men's. And we would want to just let the world know that both men and women will be battling out to find out who is the best netballing nation in Africa. And that is going to be happening in Nairobi, Kenya, from 19th to 26th of September.
Oh, that is just going to be so exciting. You've got South Africa, Uganda, Kenya, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Zambia, Botswana, Nigeria, and Tanzania. It's going to be so exciting to have all these countries descending on Kenya. And I cannot wait, by the way. Hopefully we'll be able to, get to see it and follow the action. Is there anything on socials that you would like us to also, get to follow some of the interesting happening, not just on the court, but off the court as well, with what's happening in Kenya?
Yeah, so so much is also happening on and off the court, and you can check out the African Netball page. We're also working in line with the African Netball, and most of the updates are happening in that page. But also the Kenya Netball Federation, also its social media pages across board, from TikTok to Instagram and Facebook. We try to keep updates on what is going on. There is a Kenya Netball Federation website where we also try to keep people updated on what is happening. And today, now we have an official countdown. So anytime you find yourself in the Kenya Netball Federation website, you can be able to officially see how many days we have left to the tournament. Other than that, I think behind the scenes, there's a lot of meetings still going on, and teams coming together. The teams that are going to be supporting the event are also doing their meetings here and there. The marketing for us, we are trying as much as possible to bring on board not only people who are coming to to sponsor and participate with the resource, but also the funds and the fan bases to ensure that people are able to experience this continental event that is going to be happening in Kenya for the very first time.
Mike, many thanks so much for your time. We'll be watching with great interest as Kenya welcomes the continent, and it's going to be a landmark Africa Netball Cup.